Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Simon Cotton, and I'm doing my presentation on my experience here in the radio TV Newswriting course. Now, one of the first things I remember the teacher discussing in the class was creating a whole bunch of different social media outlets. Now, I was familiar with Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr before, but I never really used it just as strictly for a professional purpose. So creating Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr and using them to put out news information was something relatively new to me. Another thing that was interesting to me was SoundCloud, because I've heard about it before. I've seen people post music up there, but I've never seen anybody like post interviews and different things on there. So that was like something kind of innovative to me. Another thing that something I got new to was Audio Boom, which seems like more of a news podcast-oriented website, and I hadn't heard of it before, so it was good to learn about something else about social media. Now the story we did in class for That's So JSU was actually my second story that I did, and it didn't really turn out so good. I made a whole bunch of AP-style errors, grammatical errors. Overall, it just wasn't a good story. But after writing some more and doing it a whole bunch of different times, I got better at it. And after this story, I think I got published in the Flash for the first time. I've been published 3 times so far. Our next thing in class that I really focused in on was time writings, because that was something that was actually pretty fun for me, because I was able to learn how to like pull information from stories, the important details, and instead of all the fluff that generally goes in articles. It also helped me to understand broadcast style and the way you're supposed to type certain things. Because, for example, you can say the abbreviation NAACP for, you can write it in the paper and you'll just read that, but broadcast style you have to type it up and actually spell out everything, because you don't want anybody getting confused. And you should probably read your scripts before moving on, because it has to flow, it has to be conversational. Now, this first video I did didn't turn out so good, not because I didn't know what I was doing, but because I was with the band and I couldn't really
multitask.
Multitask. Next video turned out much better, and I'm going to make sure I share this one in my portfolio, because I really like what I did with that one. Last thing was recorded time writings. It helped me to learn how to read a teleprompter, something I hadn't done before, setting my own pace with my recordings, fitting into time constraints, and I also got a new teleprompter software for my computer so that I have one. In conclusion, all this class gave me a lot of headache sometimes. I can honestly say I learned more in this class than probably the last couple of ones I've been here since my freshman year. And that concludes my presentation.